When I started my YouTube channel, I had no idea how it would change my life. I, by no means, have thousands of subscribers. I'm not even close to that number. I'm definitely not making a living from this or any money at all, but what I have gained is priceless. Here's how YouTube has changed my life with under 500 subscribers, more specifically with just 62. Since the 2010s, I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel. I was watching a lot of beauty content and I dreamt about becoming a part of the beauty community. I even did a couple of tutorials that I've never posted, but I just always dreamt about being a part of the beauty community of that time. However, years later, that dream morphed after I stopped enjoying the beauty content as much and I started enjoying blogging. I was watching people like It's Judy's Life and Fly with Stella, and I just kept thinking, I want to do that instead. I had noticed that what I enjoyed the most about blogs was just how real and authentic they felt, getting to see how people in different places were living their lives, how they were navigating, what life stages were they in, what milestones did they hit. It was all great to be a part of that journey. And so I had posted in the past, DIYs and makeup tutorials and makeup reviews. But after watching blogs, I really wanted to pivot my channel in that direction instead. As much as I loved a lot of the creators I was watching, which are a lot more than the ones that I mentioned, but as much as I was enjoying them, I was noticing that a lot of the people I was watching were young 20-somethings who were doing YouTube full time. They were living the dream, no longer having to work that 9 to 5. And I was really craving watching someone who was also in their 30s and also had a 9 to 5 and was juggling YouTube. And that's when I found Tisha Shrestha, who's a YouTuber here on YouTube. And she blogs about navigating life in her 30s while balancing her 9 to 5 and living in New York City. And I just thought, if she can do it, then so can I. At first, I was terrified. I thought, what if no one watches? What if no one cares? What if people hate the content I'm creating? What if the content I'm creating is not perfect? But on December 1st of 2023, I finally decided it was time to just take the leap, and Vlogmas was the perfect time to do it. Vlogmas was supposed to be 25 days of obligatory daily posting, and I only did 22. But the point is that I finally just jumped in and I did it, and I'm so glad that I did. So how has YouTube changed my life? Well, in terms of personal growth, I have learned new skills, which is editing and talking to a camera. Now, before I did YouTube, I had very limited experience in editing, your basic cuts and music, your little tickety-tockety here and there. But I had no real experience on how to tell a visual story using visuals and music. And I like to pride myself in my writing. I believe that I'm a very good writer and a very good storyteller through writing, but it's very different when you have to do it using video footage and music and when it's about your life. So it was definitely something I had to learn, as well as get comfortable talking to a camera and not a real person. I thought I was doing a great job when I started, but now when I look back, I'm definitely more confident now in front of a camera than I was when I first started. Another way that YouTube has changed my life is by building community and connections. Now, I am an introvert, so I'm not out there making friends. And even though I do have a very small audience here on YouTube, and when I started, I only had my friends who were my only subscribers, 2 of them. But as my YouTube channel has grown and I've gained more subscribers, there's been more people interacting with me in the comments, which has been wonderful. People have left comments, commenting nice things on my videos, as well as words of encouragement, telling me to keep going, to keep posting. And while those are all great comments, my favorite type of comment is the ones that tell me that my videos bring them comfort, because that's my goal. I want people to watch my videos and feel comforted by them. Another way that YouTube has changed my life is that it's given me a new perspective. I I've mentioned in the past that I'm a creative person. I like to doodle, I'll do crazy makeup looks. Sometimes I'll do my nails, I'll do designs when I'm not too lazy, I'll do DIYs. Those are all creative outlets to me, a form of play, and YouTube has given me a new space to play. Now, what do I mean by play? I guess without getting too into it, without getting too clinical or too in depth, I had a therapist who recommended that I read The Power of Vulnerability by Brenda Brown, which I totally recommend, not the point, but that was my introduction to Brenda Brown. And one of the things that she says is that it's a natural human instinct to play, whether you're an adult or a child, and that we should not restrict play to just vacations. Play helps alleviate stress and generate joy by allowing us to immerse ourselves in an activity with no stakes. And that's what YouTube is to me. It's a creative outlet where I can express myself without stakes. Now, some people might argue the stakes are whether I get subscribers, whether people watch, whether people like, but when I'm creating these videos, I am not thinking about any of that. There are no stakes when I'm creating. I am just thinking about how the video process is making me feel and how I want that to translate into how it makes my audience feel. Now, by no means has this all been smooth sailing and happy moments. There are days when I am not seeing results and it can be a little frustrating. There are videos that I put so much love and passion into them, and I love those videos so much, and they don't perform well. And then there are videos where maybe I am not doing as much, maybe I'm not as passionate or as confident when I publish them, but they outperform all the other videos. So what I've learned from this is that numbers don't define the value of the videos I'm producing. It's about the impact, not the views. If you're watching this and you are either hesitating to start a YouTube channel, or you already started, but you're getting discouraged by a lack of views, a lack of subscribers, I hope what you take away from my video, from a very small creator here, is, well, I mean, it depends on which group you're in, but if you are hesitating to start a YouTube channel, my best advice to you is to just do it. Now, I heard this advice a lot when I first was debating on whether to start a YouTube channel, and I absolutely hated that advice, but it is the best type of advice. I promise you, if you are worried about the quality of what you're producing, in 1 year time with consistent posting, you'll look back and you'll be able to see that you've improved so much. Now, I'm not saying I'm an expert in YouTube or that I'm an expert in editing or anything like that, but I can definitely sit right here now and look back at my old videos and see and take pride in how much I've improved since then. So stop worrying about the imperfections, just put that content out there. To those of you with a small YouTube channel, don't get discouraged. Just know that there is a need, a want for the content that you're producing, whether you are making videos, blogging your life, or traveling, or DIYs, you're sharing your grandma's famous recipe, whatever it is that you are producing, just know that there's someone out there who is seeking and who is watching your content. Your content is making someone feel happy, someone feel comfort, someone feel joy, someone feel great. Your content is positively impacting someone's life. As long as you focus on creating content that comes from a place of passion, that comes from your heart, the rest will follow. Let me know in the comments what's a project that you've been hesitating to start. I'd love to hear your story.